Hello.
Hello.
Do I know you?
I am the diplomat for CVA.
Oh? You look like someone else I dealt with recently, but I guess in this game all you whiny bitches look the same.
I do not believe that I like your insolent tone.
My insolent tone? You are a role player, aren't you?
I do not know what you are speaking of. We are CVA and we hold sovereignty over one of the only regions of space where you can come and be safe.
Right. So let's put a pin in that and get back to why you kicked our alliance from the Intel channel.
Oh yes. It is quite simple, you see. We only wanted your attention.
We suspected that much when you opened your howling screamer in the Intel channel and asked for retards from our alliance to speak up. Since we obviously had no retards in our alliance, nobody felt obliged to respond. It does explain quite a lot about CVA that you believe that each alliance has a retards division. I'd imagine yours to be particularly large. If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say that Wildcard heads up that group for your alliance.
How dare you speak to us in this manner? I have come all the way down from high atop my mother's basement and have deigned to speak with you, and you have the unmitigated gall to insult me?
Are you being fucking serious right now?
I am perfectly serious. You must reimburse the affected alliance for the loss of that carrier.
Ah? I see we've reached the original point of your visit.
Indeed we have.
I will concede that an argument could possibly be made that we are responsible for reimbursing said pilot of this alleged carrier, but I would first like to ask you 3 questions. Then we will reimburse the pilot in question for his ship. Just answer 3 questions with the first answer that pops into your head. Understand? I take your vacant slack-jawed expression to mean that you understand. Say, you aren't one of Wildcard's people by any chance, are you?
Ask your questions already.
All right. Question 1. What is CVA's policy on using a carrier for ratting or doing anomalies?
It is expressly forbidden. We have threatened years-long CVA members with expulsion for allowing blues to do this in their systems. It is a great offense. It invites trouble of all kinds which we do not need here.
I understand. Our alliance does not do this because we have been attempting to amiably tolerate your draconian management for the sake of getting along. That you would expel someone from your own alliance over this infraction speaks to how strongly you feel about this matter.
I am glad you understand. The fact that these people have been eating our shit for years and yet still come back every single day to tell us how delicious it is means nothing. They mean nothing. Only our rules and what we want mean anything. It is good to be CVA.
Just so we're clear, you are stating that your alliance is firmly anti-carrier when it comes to ratting and anomalies.
Oh goodness, yes.
Very well. Question 2. What was this carrier pilot doing at the time his ship was destroyed?
I don't know.
He was using it inside an anomaly, was he not? Question 3. What would CVA be likely to tell our alliance if we lost a carrier in such a manner and then requested recompense?
We would tell you that you shouldn't have been ratting in an anomaly. We are not responsible for the cost of your stupid carrier pilot's ship, especially when you were expressly forbidden from using that ship in such a manner in our sovereign space. In fact, we would probably try and penalize you further in some way. We would also likely tell you to go suck a bag of dicks because that's how we roll.
And you don't find that to be at all hypocritical?
Of course not. We are CVA.
One more question.
I have already answered your 3 questions. In fact, I have answered 4. Will you not now pay to replace the ship that was destroyed?
I believe that we can come to an agreement of sorts, yes. I would like to strike a deal with you.
What sort of deal?
We would like for your alliance to get the industry level of our system up to 4. Then we may, or may not, reimburse that pilot for his ship. We realize that it's a lot of hard work, but it'll show us that you're really serious about wanting that money, and if you can do this for us, we will strongly consider paying.
Your proposal is ridiculous. And yet it sounds oddly familiar.
I'm not surprised to hear you say that. Actually.
In any case, you will reimburse the pilot for his ship or else.
Or else you'll ask AAA to attack our systems since you yourself can't while our alliance is supposed to be blue to yours. That was your deal with them anyway, wasn't it? Because you wanted our systems but couldn't take them by force without tarnishing your already less than stellar facade for fear your other allies, who already hate you as much as we do, would finally have had enough of your bullshit and begin turning on you.
I mean...
How about you go suck that bag of dicks yourself now, you arrogant duplicitous sperm-burping shit stain?